Okay, so yesterday I got a pretty good deal. Got this 5,000 watt PowerMate, but it's a 5,000 watt generator, so that's pretty nice. However, it's very heavy. It is on wheels, but it is very heavy. So I was gonna go buy some ramps for the truck, and they're pretty expensive. I was gonna buy some Harbor Freight ones, but they were out of them, so I don't want to wait. What I'm thinking is to take this looks like some scrap 1x10 that I had. Maybe it's 1x8, I don't know. Basically, let's make some ramps. I'm gonna see if I can't use a couple pieces of this steel here. It's nice and flat and straight, and I'd have no problem at all, other than we have to get those U-bolts off. That's two. That's not good. There we go. Just coming. There we go. All right, I got these leaf springs rough cut to length. They already have one hole in them, so that's nice. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to drill a hole on this bottom side. These are hard steel. I tempered them. I threw them in a fire and blew a leaf blower through it to get it red hot. So hopefully that tempered them. But yeah, I'm going to drill another hole around somewhere around right here, and should be ready to bolt them on. Okay, we got our 4 holes drilled. We did a decent job. They're pretty much in the same spots. That'll work. Rough job is okay. So here's our board. We got 2 of these right like this. This is just a 10x8 or a 2x8 I had laying around. I'd honestly prefer it to be a 12-inch wide, but that's what we'll work with. And I bought these bolts. These fit. These are 3/8. They fit tightly. Okay, so the middle hole, or the forwardmost hole, is the same, roughly from the edge to here on all of these. I want that hole to be, let's say 3 inches. Let's go right there. Yeah, I feel good about that. 3 inches. The 3/8. Gonna throw in a washer, nylon lock nuts, 1 on each one. You know, there's literally a spring built into this, so we really don't even need that nylon. It probably would never back out just because of the spring in this gap here. So, but it doesn't hurt. Although those are kind of expensive. That looks pretty good. So it should sit like that on the truck tailgate. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to bend these. I'm gonna mark this line where we bend it. And then I'll copy that over on these. So I'm gonna heat this up with a torch, and then just clamp it in a vise and hammer it. I'm gonna have to take it off to do that, but. But all right, about 1/4 inch from the line. Here we got our angle. It's about like that, so we're gonna match the others. All right, I just heated these up in the fire. Let's see how And I bent this one. Matches just about almost perfect. Just a little more hits. That's perfect. Always check it against that first one. A little more. I think that heat made that harder to fit. Pretty simple, and it's a little bit more fun. Well, a lot more fun, and a whole lot cheaper. I mean, I paid nothing for this versus, you know, $200, $300 for a set of ramps for your tailgate. I mean, this is gonna be pretty strong. I'd probably reinforce this if I was gonna use a four-wheeler or something on it. I just need help loading smaller stuff like snow blowers and generators and stuff like that in the back of my truck. Okay, so I've gone ahead and bolted on all four, 2 on each one. They're bent to around the right. See, these boards are a little twisted, that's why you're getting that action. I like how it turned out. Let's go see if they work on the truck. That looks pretty nice. See, that's the alternative. You just can't, it just doesn't work. I mean, you can't, you know, something like that. And there we go. I mean, I feel these boards aren't the strongest things in the world, but you know, I'm standing on this stuff, 180 pounds, 190 pounds. It's nothing. Like I said, if I was gonna use a four-wheeler or something on these ramps, I would very likely reinforce them, or even think about buying some that are rated for, like, you know, 500 pounds a piece or something. These definitely aren't. These are probably a couple hundred pounds each. So they're old, so it's hard to say. You could look that information up. How much weight can a 8-foot 2x4 or 2x12, 10, 2x8, boom, hold in the center? That'd be a relatively easy calculation there. Probably even look it up, but these are old and weathered a little bit, so it's hard to say. But we can walk up, and I feel super safe on them. I feel really safe about this, so. Okay, let's test this out. I don't know how much this stove weighs, but it's pretty heavy. I want to take it to my other shop, so. Actually pull it on the wall. Oh, there's supposed to be a pin for this. I'm not sure where the pin ran off to. I don't want to be up there. Wrap it around here. Very good. So I tried for about, I don't know, 30 minutes once a couple months ago, get this in the back of my truck. It just wasn't happening. I was working on my trailer. I couldn't move it, so. Ramps work. They're strong. I trust these things. Okay, let's load up this big snow blower. Problem is, the drive doesn't work because I got this pulley off, because these set screws were missing and this kept coming off of the shaft. So I'm gonna try to get it back on. Isn't that going on? There we go. To them. So that's how it goes, and we squeeze this trigger. It engages that pulley. So there we go. almost killed myself multiple times this year lifting that thing, lifting it in the back while standing on ice. That makes me happy. Okay, so I'd say these ramps are a success. They work pretty well. I'm very happy with them, and we'll be using them frequently. So, that'll wrap this video up. Working with me for 3 or 4 days now. Give me some. Oh man. Hey baby. Can I get some nucks? Yes, she's so fast with the nucks.